bring in Erik Kratz. He's host of Foul Territory, former MLB catcher. There he is. So when Bob Nightingale hit Twitter last night with the reports that Angel Hernandez was retiring or leaving the game, however you want to describe it, did you shed a tear or did you pop a bottle of champagne? Did you have a moment, Erik, as a former catcher?
It's allergy season, so there was some leaking. There was some leaking in my eyes, but yeah. I hate the fact that there's so much going on around. Like Angel Hernandez is now gone. Finally, like he's just the tip of the iceberg. And you know, when you talk about icebergs, there's a whole lot of crap underneath. And to me, it's just about accountability.
Yeah,
Major League Baseball didn't need to run him out the door, give him his compensation on the way out. All they need to do is just set up a system where they're accountable. Everybody's accountable. You know what? If you miss a call, hey, you know what? I missed the call. Hey, you do that 10 more times, you're going to the bushes. Just like when Barkey struck out 6 times in a row, he started looking behind his shoulder. He's like, is Cito going to get me? Are they going to cut me? Are they sending me down? No, that's the league. It's a pro league. It's a men's league. If you don't play well or you don't umpire well, he gone.
How was he beyond balls and strikes? But one, how was he to deal with? And two, you know, I mean, we've all gone online and we've seen the botch plays and all that. But was he particularly bad at balls and strikes? Or was it just the all-round?
Was it, sorry, my bad, I missed that, it won't happen again?
Was it just the Angel Hernandez-ish of everything?
So he has become a meme. He's become a meme of all bad calls. And is he a great guy? Sure. He is a really nice guy. Like, they go and they give the whole, like, he's so nice. All the umpires love working with him. That's great. It's like a great teammate. Like, teammates need to be held accountable too.
Right.
Like, to me, it's, okay, hey, where'd you have that? He's like, he always gave you this look. He always gave you the. And you're like, no, like we want to talk about it.
Yeah.
The best way I explain Angel Hernandez is without demeaning him as a person, because he is a person and it doesn't, you know, he doesn't need to be like wrecked as a person. But as an umpire, he would, when guys would check swing and he's behind a dish, somebody would check swing and he'd be behind a dish and he'd go like this, he'd go. And he'd look up at the hitter's face. Wow. You know, somebody that really watches games and cares what's going on and what umpires are calling. And I go, Angel, why do you do that? Why do you look like this up at the hitter's face? And he goes, with his same look, he goes, well, if you knew what I saw, you would do it too.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's what I mean. I don't know. Like, he was just running at a different, and I think if there's accountability, I bet he could have been a better umpire. And that's my belief. But there's no accountability. You stink, you stay. Congratulations.
Yeah. Kratz, did you ever have a front office person for Major League Baseball come down and have a conversation with you about how umpires are behind the plate? Have you ever done that?
You mean in like evaluating them from the night before?
Yeah, absolutely. Because that's the right. If you really want to get a true evaluation, go to catchers. Like, how do they talk? How do they call games? Have you ever had a conversation with the front office in Major League Baseball about that?
Not once.
No,
not once. And it's not. We have all the numbers. Look, you missed the box. You missed the call. It was at 99 miles an hour. Okay, it happens. But when you do something like think about Brian Walsh. Brian Walsh threw Bryce Harper out of the first game on a Friday night, beginning of the series in Colorado in the first inning. Punched him out, threw him out of the game, punched him out. He didn't think it was a strike, but he said, hey, where do you have that? And he goes, meh. He goes, what do you mean, meh? He goes, well, where did you have that? Because he's trying to like figure out, hey, we're going to have this guy back here the whole night. I'm going to have 4 more at-bats. Where'd you have it? This dude gets called up from AAA, and he goes, see ya. And like, there's no accountability there. There's no like, they might tell him, hey, don't make a big scene when you're just a call up. But the same thing with Angel, like, hey, let's work on your bedside manner. It's like a doctor that does surgery. Yeah, most of your patients are out, but it doesn't mean you can just cut the patient up all you want. Like, yes, you're the umpire. You're the one that's supposed to be in charge of balls and strikes, not in charge of the game. Let the players play.
Yeah, no, it's really well said. I mean, we've talked about the lack of accountability, and, you know, I made the point that like, I follow Premier League soccer, and what they do is if you blow a call, now they've got issues with video replay, but
they do.
The big issues, but if you blow a call, they announce publicly that you are not working that weekend in the Premier League. You are instead going to work in a League One game. And and the umpire, you know, and you do it, and then next week you're back in the rotation. But there's at least there's an element of you screwed up. We didn't like the way you did it. We're not sitting you for a week, but we're going to give you a lower level game for a week. And obviously, if that happens 3 or 4 times, you've got evidence that the guy's not very good. And I've wondered about that. I've wondered. I don't necessarily like the idea of saying to an umpire, you know, we're gonna suspend you for 3 games, or we're gonna suspend you for 2 games. No. But I do like the idea of saying, you know, you're going to Durham. The Southwest flight to Durham leaves in 4 hours. You know, get on it, and we may see you back on Monday. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And bring up. I mean, you've got enough spare umpires. You don't even need to bring anybody up from AAA. I'm sure the AAA players,
guys,
yeah.
Normally, those guys that come up have the best scores behind the dish.
Yeah,
they're the most locked in. Just don't get comfortable. That's the biggest thing. Keep grinding to be the best you can be, because there's a lot of them that are, and they're the ones that should be in the playoffs every year. They're the ones that should get promotions, but they have a good union that protects each other.
Yeah, and I'll be really interested in seeing when we get this generation of umpires who've umpired a AAA with the ABS system, or the challenge system. I'm sorry. It'll be interesting seeing what they're like when they come up here. Like, are they better? Because there's the ultimate accountability is the scoreboard in center field showing that you missed the call and it's overturned. I'll be fascinated to see if there's a difference in quality of umpires when they do that.